वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है वो। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है। बनना है संपूर्ण से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चिया। आवाज से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चिया। सितारों से दूर सितारों का जहां रहता परम सितारा बेहद सुकून वहां। सितारों से दूर सितारों का जहां रहता परम सितारा बेहद सुकून वहां। बच्चिया बच्चिया नूर समंदर दिखता सुंदर लहराए निरंतर आनंदित अंतर। मौजों की मौज लेने का है समा वो प्रेम डोर से खींचे वहाँ। जी भर निहार के लिए पंख प्यार के हम उड़ चले। आवाज से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चिया। राहें देखे बाबा बाहें खोले दिल से सुन ले मृदुल स्वर में वो बोले। राहें देखे बाबा बाहें खोले दिल से सुन ले मृदुल स्वर में वो बोले। कुर्बान करके आओ पुराना जान सुन प्यार से पुकारे वो शिव क्षमा। जी भर निहार के लिए पंख प्यार के हम उड़ चले। आवाज से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चिया। सितारों से दूर सितारों का जहां रहता परम सितारा बेहद सुकून वहां। सितारों Om Shanti, welcome to Vikti Parivar. So today is our first day of the year 2021. Happy New Year to everyone. And we offer Bhog to Baba on the first day of the year. And now we'll be listening from Didi, and then our day 2 is Raazyukt, the January 2nd. Now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Taking everyone's love remembrances when I was offering bhog to Baba. Baba was giving us drishti, lot of love, and then Baba accepted bhog. I said, Baba, all the children have lot of enthusiasm, especially beginning of year and month of January. Everyone has aimed to follow Brahma Baba. So I was sharing that how we have started this homework. So Baba was smiling. Baba's smile is of father, then it's of teacher, and then Sadguru. Mm. It's different, right? But today all three were very happy with us. But then Baba said, I said, Baba, we are taking the steps like, I mentioned 2, 3. Baba said, "Mm, just remember 3, 4 things and you will be able to follow Baba. One is always remember that you should be very cheerful. Your face should be very, very Harshit Mukh. Mhm. Baba said that face will give hope, courage, and ignite or awaken many inner powers. Mhm. But if your face is not happy, it doesn't look like have contentment, Baba says you cannot follow Brahma Baba. Even whatever else you do, very simple thing is because of his faith, because he knew that victory is our birthright. He knew that Shiv Baba is with us, which you all know also. But that intoxication reduces. And then the Baba says that, so Brahma Baba's most important quality was always like smiling, ignited lamp. And Baba said that gave, Baba was looking at me, that gave all of you so much just looking at Baba. So same should be the first number point which you all have to follow so that others feel hopeful, they have courage, they feel strong. But if you are not showing that sign on the face, Baba said no service happens because souls around you are not getting anything. So today Baba said that. And second, Baba said, Brahma Baba never stopped for anyone. And you should also not stop for anyone. And then it's like Baba was reminding that when after Murli, Baba will go for walk. And there were many who will go with Baba. There was Mama, then all others. And Baba, whatever speed he had, he was you know, tall and healthy, strong. So he walked. For us, it was fast, but for him was normal, right? So some will definitely try to catch up and try to be with Baba, and some will say, okay, it's all right. Some will even sit on the way that when they return, we will join them. But Baba never looked at anyone. Mm. And that's a very strong principle you all should adopt, that don't wait for anyone. You keep making your efforts, whatever different stages anyone is going, whether even they sit down and say, I can't continue, it's all right. And Baba said, because of that, all his principles, all his timetable, like one of the special quality of Brahma Baba was punctuality. But it's not he seemed irritated or he seems like, "Hmm," but he will make it in time, whether others have to run or whatever way. Hmm. And when Baba was giving this example, I remember that once we were hosting Baba. I was the main host, even as a young person, for 20 days in Delhi. And I had to take Baba from his room to the stage for Murli. So I used to coordinate many things. So sometimes, so I will run from wherever I have to be, and I will see him standing very quietly. And then I realized that he's so punctual. But it's not he told anyone anything or tried to follow anyone. No, he just did what he has to do. Mm. Many examples, many stories like that. But Baba said he kept his timetable, he kept his chart of remembrance, he kept his dharana, mm, loveful drishti for everyone, anyone, whether they were very ordinary effort maker or, but Baba will just have lot of love so that everyone is encouraged. Love is the power which helps everyone to move forward. Baba never waited to expect the result of love. He was loveful with everyone. So he maintained his principles, his timetable, his dharana, his journey of remembrance. So if you have to follow Brahma Baba, and for that you cannot make anyone responsible. If you cannot do, you didn't do, then obviously that's like looking here and there. Mm. Those who know that I am on journey, I have to make it, and automatically others will follow also. Then Baba also said, everything is possible, nothing is impossible. But this is old way of thinking. It's difficult, it won't work, it's not possible. If you have this energy, it's possible. Baba said miracles can happen. You will get cooperation from everywhere. So change this old habit of how will it happen? It's not possible. You know, it's like internally you are losing your energy. It's possible. And then you say, oh, drama, everyone will make it possible. Baba said this is the year where, yes, externally in the world, there will be a lot of difficulties, lot of adverse situation. But you children, uh, just only be aware of that your old sanskars don't keep emerging, because then your stage cannot be consistent. Keep moving forward, keep ascending, and emerge your divine, new, pure, loving sanskars. This is the blessing for the year Baba wants to give you. And it's good you have taken homework. So generally, New Year begins for a few days. There is enthusiasm and then becomes all right. But the homework which you all have taken will keep you all moving forward. So congratulations to the children for the courage to follow the footsteps of Baba. So I said, Baba, yes, we have courage, but also we want to thank you to be with us mm, as our guide, as our friend, companion. Mm. Baba says, yes, Baba, as father and guide, will always be with you. Only you need to look at Baba and follow Baba. And then Baba gave lots of love remembrances. Om Shanti. So we are thinking of big things, right? Willpower and but Baba is telling us simple things. Mm. So all of us with determination mm, promise to Baba, Baba, I will be like you. I will glorify you. Mm. I know most of us have started our homework, right? In some way or other. Some are writing, some are reflecting. And what I notice, and I am doing this, that externally, yes, we don't have attachment, everything belongs to Baba. Mm. But I and mind about one's own nature and sanskar is very much there. Mm. Very, very subtly. Mm. If one keeps reacting, keep getting upset, disturbed, it's all sanskars, no? So they are my sanskars, they're not Baba's sanskars. So subtly I found mm, that there is very, very strong I and mind, which doesn't allow us to move forward like Brahma Baba. So that renunciation, mm, keep reminding yourself, what are my eternal sanskars? What are my original sanskars? Keep reminding yourself all the time. And they will emerge more and more. And then automatically old and the past will merge. Mm. So I thought actually we need at least 1 month for one, right? It can't be in a day. In one day, no, we can't bring change. But if we pay attention, I'm sure, and keep our mind and intellect engaged all the time, quickly, oh, what are my eternal sanskars? And that will take you into a very, very beautiful silence and powerful stage. What are my eternal sanskars as a soul? That's soul consciousness, right? You can sit and say, I'm in soul conscious, bodiless, but it's the whole day now while doing actions and interactions. Eternal and original sanskars must emerge. Keep keep internally saying it, I want. And as you will think, they will keep emerging. Now, today is another topic, looking at time. It was Bhog offering, so it took time. It says, Chancellor, or Brahma Baba always kept others in front. One is that I take chance whenever I get and also give others chance. Because that's the first slogan I remember when I was leaving for foreign countries to come and serve. And even before, dadis, if you say, no, how can I do? Take chance, become chancellor. So if I am given chance and I don't take, what offer can I give to others? Right? But look at Brahma Baba, mm, how he took small initiatives, big initiative. Mm. He did everything first and then others did it. Mm. Because others needed courage. Looking at Baba doing something, they all will automatically start doing it. Mm. I'm talking of Karma Yoga, I'm talking of Amrit Vela, and mm, so Baba was like, brave. He was very strong and he will do it. It's not anyone had to give him chance because, but any opportunity came, he took it. Mm. And because he was so fearless, so he took chance and then he gave chance. Now, when yagya is created, it's a big yagya. There are 300 family members. And so Baba said, even there were many, many sisters at that time. Mm. Baba said to sustain children, a mother is required. Mm. Even he used to say, we say mother and father. So Brahma Baba is mother and Shiv Baba is father, or it could be Shiv Baba as mother, Brahma Baba as father. Mm. So then Mama was very young, 23 years old, and Baba told her that you will have to play part of a mother. And of course, all the sisters were very respectful and very obedient to Baba. I mean, there are some who won't, so they were on the side and do whatever their minds tell them, but majority of them try to do in practical. So Mama said, yes, Baba. And gradually start taking care of children and the task and organization and departments and everything. And she was young in age to many sisters there. They were older to her. But she didn't think that way. Baba told her, so chance is given to us, but it is lack of trust or something that we don't take that chance. And I always, since I am young, Baba's child as a young Brahmin, I always thought that God will get his task done anyway. His task won't stop. But if I say no, he will get it done through someone. But I lose my fortune. Plus, Baba will also think whether I should say or not because I hesitate. I don't know, because of whatever reason, sometimes it does happen. I have many stories where I also felt Baba has more trust on me than I have on myself. Not say no, but somewhere I am not very ready for it. So it's a very significant. to take chance and then to give chance. Mhm. It's not I'm avoiding, let someone else do. That's different. No, sometimes, okay, I won't do this, let this one do. It's not question of I won't do, I'm ready to do. Mm. And I'm amazed that how Brahma Baba knew that many of us went to Baba very young. I was 16, 17. And Baba will hold my hand and teach me so many things. Mm. And create that confidence in me. And once there was a quite important meeting, but that time I was like 21, 22. I was invited in that meeting and I look around and I said, oh, all these dadis and I am so young. So Baba knew that one day I will have to play this part. Sometimes we forgot that Baba is Tirkaldarshi and he has made us Tirkaldarshi. But I never, whatever way Baba wanted to do something, so he will take me around. I knew stocks, I knew so many things to do in Yagya. And they could trust me because I not only I will say yes, but I will get it done. So Baba knew that for Yagya, these young ones, when they will become responsible, they should know everything, they should have training of everything, they should be all around. If I tell you how much we learn. And then because Brahma Baba gave us that, and dadis were watching that these are the children. Mhm. Tari Janki said when Baba used to ask you to do and you did it, so we knew that you have blessings of Baba. So then they also will trust you because you never said no. I never said, yeah, once in a while I said, but Didi will say no. Once you say no, we won't tell you again. Mm. Because they wanted us to be disciplined. No? So Baba, Brahma Baba, being Tirkaldarshi, knowing that yagya has to be taken care of. Even I can give example of Jayanti when many of us who were young, we did big things, you know. It's only because Baba said, child, you can do it. I said, okay, Baba, we will do it. It's fun, adventure. Mm. Sometimes I had to had the help cook for 50, 100, sometimes 200 when we do exhibitions, right? Or go to very many different new cities and get centers started. And that helped me because when I came foreign countries, we got centers started in many new countries. So what I'm saying that Baba gives us chance. But if we only keep to whatever I can do, very limit, internally their desire, but there is some resistance, no, that we don't accept the offer. And it's very, very subtle thing to understand. Mm. And then Baba knew that one of the things mothers have is quality of nurturing. I remember that one mother was saying she never used to go to the store which her husband used to run. And one day she said, let me go for a few hours. Mm. And she knew where money can be saved, how things can be arranged. So business went on with a lot of profit. So feminine quality has this quality of sustenance. many other qualities also. And Baba knew that. So Baba made mothers responsible, kanyas responsible, and taught them everything. No, Nimashanda shares. Mm. She will drive the bus, they will clean the bus, the car. But not only that, Baba had this love for everyone, equality. Equality in the sense that he will look at the speciality of everyone, whether they are poor, whether they are rich, educated. There were some who were not at all educated, but Baba helped them to grow. So keeping ahead really just doesn't mean, okay, you give talk, I gave chance to that one. Mm. But it is much more than that. But for each one of us to become chancellor, first I should take every chance and say, yes, I will do it. And it's not you have done before. I mean, in life, there are many things we haven't done, but that when we do it, we learn it, right? But every time I just sit back and say, oh no. So take the chance, then give the chance. And that's where for 85 years, Baba's Yagya is continuing. I was sharing today that 63 years I had been with Yagya. So unlimited experiences and uh, countries and states and places and instruments. And from very beginning, I never stayed at one center because every few weeks, Baba will say, "Go here. You have to go and give lecture. You have to go here." So I never stayed at one center until I came to New York. But it was very good because wherever I go, whichever center I go, mm, it's my home. Also, the way I am received is because I don't have anything as mine, right? But what I'm saying that opportunity, like Baba kept everyone, he wanted everyone to grow to maximum. But some did, some didn't. Mm. But one thing I loved is that the way, like today Baba said, that he just went, he didn't stop for anyone. And I am very inspired by that thought because that's what one needs to do in life. Mm. I might have someone with 6 months, 6 years, or whatever, and still they are very uh, in their own speed, whatever. But if I get affected by them, so following Brahma Baba, you keep moving forward. Everyone has one's own aim and destination. And if we keep moving forward, like Dari Janki, she will say, tell everyone, hello, let's go, but don't stop for them. Let them come if they want, whenever they want. Mm. So even we are big family, we are together, but each one of us have to have one's own spiritual journey and never look here, there, or anyone. Mm. So Baba, as I said, gave respect to mothers. Baba's driver, there was one car in Abu, and that driver, we used to call him Baba's driver. So whatever Baba will give us, like we used to get fruits, we will get nuts, whatever. So once he took something, which is considered stealing, but Baba said no. When everyone got it, he should have got it. So he wouldn't do that. So Baba always had this way to teach us, really interesting way. We learned so many things. Every step Baba taught us what to do, how to do. So of course, not only Baba was Chancellor, we are also. uh, But first, always say yes and experiment. I have done amazing things which I never thought I could do, but yes. Because Dadi said, I said, okay, if you trust me, I will do it. And there's a lot of fun and joy. I learned cooking when I came to center. I didn't know anything. I'm the youngest child, so I never got a chance. No, three, my mother, two big sisters. So, and we were only four members, five. So how much to cook? But sister said, no, it's necessary to learn totally. I said, okay, I will learn. So learning, growing, uh, become chancellor. Don't limit yourself. There is certain blockages, but remove that. It can be removed. So following Brahma Baba is very, very interesting. If there is time, sometimes very little stories are very where I learned from Brahma Baba or Dadis like Prakashmani Dadi had same qualities. There is an engineers meeting for Om Shanti Bhavan. She will call me, come and sit. I said, okay. And I learned when in Peace Village we have big meetings, I know exactly how to decide, how to help them to decide. So every moment, life really means learn and grow and take opportunity. Every moment there is an opportunity. Of course, we have to give others, but there is always opportunity. Om Shanti.
Shanti. So now Brother Eric will come and ask few questions. But I just want to announce that as today is the first day of the year, and some of us were together in the night at 12 o'clock. But now, as Didi is with us, in the end, we will be doing the cake cutting and candle lighting ceremony. So I hope everyone will stay back with us. It will be a little bit more time today because of Bhog offering and also the series. So please stay back with us for candle lighting and cake cutting. Now I would like to invite Brother Eric.
Om Shanti, dearest Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, brother.
Loving greetings to the whole Raazyukt family, and happy to maybe ask you just a question or two. I agree with you that certainly the topic of yesterday could be a topic for a whole month. I'm still really living with this thought of will, the ability to will everything to Baba. So today it's a little bit easier, but to help us to be like Brahma Baba, of course we are not him, but what do you think would be a pure motivation in the ability to give a chance to someone else, or as Baba mentioned, to put others first? So what do you think will be the right thinking? Why would we put somebody first? Why do we want to give a chance to someone? What should be the motivation in our heart?
If I want that whatever task has been started, it should continue when I am there, not there, or like in a very simple way. I don't know if it's right context, but I had been sent to many centers. So I was at one big center we started, and after 2 weeks, Baba asked me to go somewhere. I said, Baba, it's only 2 weeks. We haven't any put together anything. So Baba says, who is the owner of the shop? I said, you are the owner. So Baba said, then you are Buddhu. I said, why am Buddhu? He said, when a shop begins, you need a good manager and a good salesperson. So I said, what it means. So what Baba meant that I should have kind of chosen or take with me other hands so that specialty of theirs, so that I still remain free to travel or and that sanskar stayed with me. That's why even in New York, now I don't travel. Otherwise, 7 months of the year, I used to travel with so many countries, visit every year. So what I'm saying that, you know, seeing the future, if I do everything and I am the only one who has to do everything, so that means you are not creating, one is trust is important. And second is that, that trust helps very much because, like for me, at one stage, I start feeling why I have to count money or think about money. And so someone else can do banking, someone else can. And honestly, whosoever, many are doing it here, but everyone is so honest and everyone is so good. So, this way, thinking about, as I said, that Brahma Baba thought that yajna has to continue, that means there should be many young ones who should be, taught all these things and trust them. So, for the future of the task which has been started, like at center also, simple thing, give opportunities. Brahma Baba came in Delhi and there were about 2,000 in the morning class. And Baba will call me, many young ones, make me sit next to him on Gadi. Repeat Murli in 5 minutes. So I said, whole Murli. But then I learned how to repeat Murli. And Baba, I was sitting next to Baba and I repeated, I gave main points. After that, I know now how summarize Murli. But if Baba never, gave me that personal training, but there are some they don't think. So I have to read Murli. I have to do everything because definitely the bhavna, this certain fear or insecurity is there that people will have more bhavna for that one, not for me. No, we forget that if you are giving chance and if you are so long sustainable task could only happen if I make others also to do. And sometimes it could feel as if they all are doing, I am doing nothing. Mm. No, but now, let's say now I don't do much, but there is a lot of subtle powers, there are a lot of subtle signals which they always like to get from me too.
So you feel there's an attention given to the task and not just to helping an individual to grow or being concerned with helping someone to create their fortune. Do you feel sometimes that you also want to help someone to take a chance and give them chance, and that being part of your effort to help the person to grow spiritually? And if that's the case,
Yeah.
what do we do afterwards to sustain that?
Yeah, it's just, see, one is, of course, as I said, task, and that requires qualification, but there is what we call it qualities, right? Virtues. And one thing we always have to remember that whomsoever we are giving opportunity, we have to sustain those souls properly. And if they are spiritually sustained, that's where they will be trustworthy, they will be honest, and there will be enthusiasm. And so I always say that anyone who is helping or who are around should get spiritual sustenance. And that is why since beginning in Yagya, one of the routine part used to be that at night, the senior, like if Didi Manmohini is there in Jaipur, we all were there from different places. Every night, half an hour, we will sit, ask questions, what students ask, and anything about Yagya. So, and also expression. She used to say, laugh, laugh here. You have to cry, cry here. If you have complaints, tell here. That means, I think that that evening sitting together for the brief of the day and all that, and then of course maintaining that spiritual sustenance is very, very important. And where that doesn't happen, then little complications arise.
You have any advice for some of the teachers or instruments who have the thought to delegate, to give a chance, and very quickly find that the person who is doing the task doesn't do it to their own satisfaction. So then they decide to do it afterwards, and then decide in the long term, why should I give a chance to others? They never do it the right way. They never do it the way I want. So what happened? What a little advice to unblock these.
There are two things. That means, okay, you keep doing alone for long. And naturally, that person, after sometimes find it's not possible. But also, I find that, Manor Dadi gave me this advice because since I came to Baba, I was kind of efficient and had a good administrative skills and many, many, different. And she said, if you expect others to be like you, forget it. In your life, nor anyone will help you and nor anyone will, be near you. And it's true because when you are very efficient and you do everything excellent, then the next person doesn't have that confidence, right? So you trust that person, and people, like they look at you, they start learning, they growing. But I don't think it can be same, what I'm saying. It will be different, but whatever, then a time comes where you do mansa seva in the sense of for them and the for task both, and that helps a lot. So the standard might not, but it's almost same, it cannot be same, but I have seen in New York, Harmony House, wherever I am, so many from Harmony House, we send one teacher to Peace Village, other here, third New Jersey. It's like, so what is left are just young Kanyas, and then they have to learn, they manage, and so I think we have to keep serving them, and then the quality can also stay.
Thank you. I know Sister Gayatri has very interesting homework again on this. And the quote also from Baba's conversation with himself is very sweet. So let's hear from Sister Gayatri, see what kind of homework we're getting for the next 24 hours.
Thank you, Eric. And I must ask, how is your sister?
She's doing well, recovering. She's in a hospital and she'll have for quite a little while, being hit by a car. But I decided I'll keep her laughing and use the laughing therapy. So I tell her that she might find that her doctor looks like George Clooney and she'll be very happy to be treated in a beautiful way in a hospital with very wonderful people. So I keep her light and happy.
So you have to put her first, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So there's your lesson right there. See how easy it is? And so today, after listening to a few thoughts on this root sanskara of being a chancellor, I think it is going to be easy for us to practice this for tomorrow. Anyway, I hope that your practice for today went well. I had a feedback that the reflective exercise of writing was a little bit challenging. And Sister Mohini had warned me about that having to do it 108 times may be a little bit too much to ask. So after hearing it from about 4 of you, I felt it okay. Why don't we kind of aim to do it for a minimum of 36 times, which means don't go any lower than 36. So your minimum would be 36 and your maximum would be 108. Now, in between that, you can go from 36 to 54, which is half of 108, to 84, which is your 84 birth, or to 108. So start with 36 and start building to see if by the end of the month you can reach that 108 in terms of your contemplative, your reflective writing. Now, I want to share just one. I know Bhumi wants me to take a shorter time today, in which I will. I just want to share with you one very important thing that happened to me, because I chose to do the writing one. I have not done that before, so I thought, let me try and see. But what happened, which was interesting for me, as I was writing it, and I'm repeatedly writing it, what happened, I started unconsciously or subconsciously substituting the word surrender by surrounding. And so, I would say, rather than I surrender my, whatever to God, I start putting, I surrounding. And then I said, oh my God, what am I writing? Because when I looked back and I said, oh mind, you surround yourself to the Satguru rather than surrender, I realized that subconsciously I was not comfortable with the word surrender. And so unconsciously I started repeating it in my writing. So when I say your writing will tell you something about yourself, here is a case in point in which my writing was telling me, Gayatri, look at that word surrender, because you're substituting it unconsciously by surrounding. And so that was the lesson I learned from this. And I remembered that 3 attempts Dadi Kumarka made for me to do the surrender ceremony, and every attempt drama stepped in and something happened and I never got to do that surrender ceremony. So there's something with surrender in me. And so that's what I have to look at. And that's the kinds of things that these activities will do for us in terms of our sanskaras. So remember again that today our root sanskara would be Chancellor, and the 3 bullets will be you first, the highest regard for everyone, and then the incognito spiritual mentoring that would come out of us to help others when we put them first. So our daily quote, and now this is the quote you're working with, not the root sanskara. You're not working with that. That is just to give you a context. So the quote that you're going to be working with, both to mentally contemplate on, or to do your reflective, repetitive writings on, or to be the entry point for your journal, this is the quote you will use. And it is, think of your real preceptor. Now, many of you may say, well, what is a preceptor? Because Baba used that word, preceptor. Now, a preceptor could be a teacher, an educator, a mentor, something like that, a master, a guide, someone, a coach, someone who privately mentors you or tutors you. So think of your real preceptor. Who does that for you? His main virtue is saying to others, souls you first. So Brahma Baba being that, and for Brahma Baba, Shiv Baba was that. And the main virtue in that real teacher, real mentor, real preceptor is they would always put their student first. And so his main virtue is saying to others, souls you first. So that will be our quote that we will have to do in terms of our 3 options. So is there a slide on the 3 options that we could remind them of or no? Yeah, there we are. So option 1, remember you're in a contemplation. You are mentally contemplating on that, but taking it to experience at a level of feelings. Option 2 is your reflective writing. And again, I said, aim for 108, but you could start with 36, building up to 54 and increasing it to 84, but your aim is 108. And then your journaling. If you haven't done your journaling as yet for the first root sanskar of willpower, do it tonight before you sleep. But your journaling tomorrow will be on Chancellor and the quote. So I hope it's getting easier by the day, and I don't want to bring the bar down too low, because this is all about building capacity in the soul at the level of our 3 cooperative companions. Okay, Om Shanti, and good luck.
Om Shanti. So thank you very much to Didi and Brother Eric and Sister Gayatri. I have a very important announcement for everyone. So today, as everything is new, we'll be having a Vikti journey also in a new form. So before we start our Avyakti journey, today is the 1st of January, and many of you are aware that 1st of January, we always used to celebrate our dear beloved Dadi Janki Ji's birthday also. Every 1st of January. In Madhuban, they used to do a big celebration. And in last few years, Dadi Janki used to say, oh, my birthday is coming. My birthday is coming. And she used to be so excited about her birthday. And as we are doing our candle lighting and cake cutting today, so we are remembering our Dadi Janki Ji also. And she is with us. So, and one more thing, tomorrow is Saturday, so I won't go into the details of schedule because now everyone knows. So just reminder that tomorrow morning will be Hindi Murli by Mohini Didi, and there will be English translation. So now let's see our new Avyakti journey form. तुम्हें पाके हमने जहाँ पा लिया है, तुम्हें पाके हमने जहाँ पा लिया है, ज़मीं का ज़मीं आसमां पा लिया है, तुम्हें पाके हमने जहाँ पा लिया है, तुम्हें पाके हमने. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, and today is the day 1, and as being it's Friday, so what we'll be doing every Friday, that we'll be listening of Bab Dada's versions about Brahma Baba. So let's see what Bap Dada has to say to us.
दुनिया में अनेक प्रकार की फिल होती है, लेकिन ब्रह्मा बाप ने बाप से प्राप्त हुई सर्व शक्तियों की फिल बच्चों को की। ऐसी अलौकिक विल और कोई भी कर नहीं सकते। बाप ने ब्रह्मा बाप को साकार में निमित्त बनाया और ब्रह्मा बाप ने बच्चों को निमित्त भव का वरदान दे विल किया। ये विल बच्चों में सहज पावर्स की शक्तियों की अनुभूति कराती रहती है। और बाप दादा ने भी देखा कि जिन बच्चों को बाप ने विल की, उन सभी बच्चों ने आदि रत्नों ने और सेवा के निमित्त बच्चों ने उस प्राप्त विल को अच्छी तरह से कार्य में लगाए। और उस विल के कारण आज ये ब्राह्मण परिवार दिन प्रतिदिन बढ़ता ही जाता। बच्चों की विशेषता के कारण ये वृद्धि होनी थी और हो रही है।
महफिल में चल उठी शमा परवाने के लिए, प्रीत बनी है दुनिया में मर जाने के लिए। महफिल में चल उठी शमा परवाने Om Shanti. So that's our Avyakti journey and how Bab Dada always used to share about how do we follow Brahma Baba. So now, as we really would like to thank each one of you in Avyakti Parivar, and in honor for each one of you, we have a little bit, a small video for honor whole Avyakti Parivar. What does it means to be Avyakti Parivar? Let's see.
Once upon a time, a beautiful angel was sent to create a gathering of 1,000 angels. This is a gathering of love. This is a gathering of angels. This is a gathering of Avyakti Parivar, a family of angels united in love for the One.
Om Shanti. So now we all know, right? So who we are in Avyakti Parivar. And we feel very proud to be in Avyakti Parivar, right? Wave your hand. Thank you. Thank you, each one of you as an angel. And here we have candles. And also we have a cake for our Dadi Janki ji. And if you would like to join with your candle, you are welcome to do so. We already did in the night, but if you have one more candle, bring it. So we can do it together and we will have a nice song. And after cake cutting, candle lighting, we still have something very nice to show all of you about our beloved Dadi Janki ji. Unmute.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Happy New Year to everyone. It is my great pleasure to be part of the Avyakti Parivar. And I was on 31st of December, I was thinking how I must enter in the new year. And I felt that we entering in the new year and also preparing for the new age of the golden age. And I felt that when Baba is there, everything is there. With Baba's help, all impossible become possible. And I take this thought in my mind that I will going to be victorious. For Brahmins, whether it's a winning or defeat, we always win. Because even in defeat, even in the failure, we don't lose courage, we don't lose our inner willpower, so we are always victorious. For other people, sometimes they fail, sometimes they pass, but Baba's children, as Brahmin, always be victorious. So we are victorious, and Baba's in front of Baba, nothing is impossible, and all the problems which we have is too small when Baba is there because he's so big in front of us. So we will going to cross everything. Today we have celebration. Let us continue this as a celebration instead of just passing through. Om Shanti. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister. Sister Emlata had been with the Vyakti Parivar every evening. So you all are part of us all the time. So again, thank you. Om Shanti. Let's remember Baba now. एक मिनट बंद करना पड़ेगा.
ब्रह्मा बाबा तेरा तप रंग लाया, फरिश्ता रूप जो तुमने पाया। ब्रह्मा बाबा तेरा तप रंग लाया, ब्रह्मा बाबा तेरा तप रंग लाया, फरिश्ता रूप जो तुमने पाया। ब्रह्मा बाबा तेरा तप रंग लाया। साकार में मिलने की एक तमन्ना थी, साकार में मिलने की एक तमन्ना थी। आज साकार रूप फिर याद आया, आज साकार रूप फिर याद आया, फरिश्ता रूप जो तुमने पाया। ब्रह्मा बाबा तेरा तप रंग लाया।
Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Thank you, Baba, and thank you, family. Om Shanti.